Uh, Before going any further, I need to talk about a a story construct that I have in this framework. It's called the field of end all. It is a mythopoetic container that I've used to house the worst possibilities in front of the human race so that we can put those possibilities in this story form, in this container, and we can use the field of end all. And the field of end all is that place where humanity is just broken. Like, we have fought for law and justice. We've filed our paperwork for tribunals. We've built expert driven frameworks to hold people accountable, to state our positions with different chemicals that have been used against us. And in every instance of law and legality and reason and morality has completely failed us. Completely. It's not a field that I ever want to exist, and it's not a call to violence. The field of end all, when you see it in my work, is not about violence. It's the exact opposite. It's a container that we can use to house the worst scenarios, like balkanization on a planetary level. What would happen if the entire species was balkanized from in every nation? We were balkanized to the point where we had become warring factions of tribal level, like tiny tribal level. Like, we couldn't move resources, we couldn't have any national governance, respective to actual geopolitical areas that have always been there, the indigenous geopolitical areas. If we couldn't have any governance of those areas, um, it's one of the scenarios. I mean, and I don't know what else to do but to just put this out before we go forward, because I don't know. The only examples that I've seen in my lifetime are crooked ass politicians, and they do everything backwards. They try to hide the worst shit and make everything pretty. And I barely survived to get here, and I've tried to make it pretty, and it's not working. So you guys get fucked up raw Andrew. It's what you guys get. That's what I get. I mean, I've survived. I've survived. So, but the field of end all, you'll hear about it, and I want to make expressly clear that the field of end all is not a call to violence at all. It is a way to house the worst scenarios in front of us in a safe container where we can do thought experiments to reverse engineer how to stay out of those scenarios, how we take care of us as a populace, as a species of mini peoples. I mean, we're not. We're never to be under one flag. That does not make any sense. We have too many different, just the geographical areas that we have. Those alone lead to cultural differences that would make it incredibly difficult to have one governance over the entire planet, like just geography itself. However, for some reason, we have people that have big red buttons that completely wipe out the East West propaganda. Um, we have transportation that puts, I mean, realistically, the way what we know of viruses or the transmission of sicknesses in humans. And we have transportation now that realistically can put a sickness in a community that's not prepared for it before we as a species can realize that it's that big of a danger. I mean, that's a reality of our world now.